Hello everyone, welcome back to Wednesday. Is it Wednesday?
It is Wednesday.
Wednesday's video. Well mate.
Caught you in the act today.
Caught me in the act, just finishing Steve's Cosy.
Yep.
Been here a while, part of the furniture.
Yeah.
But
Got
yeah,
a bit that way.
Thought better crack on mate, a lovely motor this is going to be.
Yeah.
Or it is.
Looks really good. Looks better when it's the right way up, but...
Yeah. So just putting the sump on at the minute, you can see we've got a 2-wheel drive sump.
Yep.
Converted to big wing.
What's the benefit of that then?
Holds more oil.
Right. More resistant to surge, I suppose?
Basically, yeah, so you're holding, the theory is, I suppose, you're holding oil in these sort of containers.
Yeah.
So what they do is
They've hacked a bit out
they
of there.
hack this out, put a bit there, so basically we have to do a bit of jiggery with the pickup, because the pickup's about 1/2 inch too far over this way.
Right.
So we had to jiggery that, didn't we?
Yep.
And what they do is drill into the sump some big old sort of inch holes, and then weld these on the side, mate.
Yeah.
We put a baffle in there as well.
Cool.
So yeah, that's the theory of it.
Shouldn't surge then, this one. Should be all good.
Should be good, mate. But yeah, this is a 700 plus horsepower build. This one, mate.
That's pretty much as high as they go, isn't it? Really?
I think they go a bit more than that. People
I suppose,
have been
people
known
push
to take them more.
Yeah.
But it depends how drivable you want it to be, really, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, being a 2 litre. Yeah, hopefully Steve will be happy with this. So I wanted to get this one done because obviously we've got Easter holidays this weekend, mate. 4 days off for me, 6 for you.
6 for me. Extended it. Taking
See
a
you next
Tuesday and
Thursday.
Wednesday. Yeah.
I'm in it, mate.
I know. Sorry, mate.
It's absolutely fine.
Left you in it.
I'll be in here in silence. So what I've had you doing, finish the crossflow.
Yep.
We've been down to Ultra Parts, and they have supplied us with a nice big box to securely send that crossflow.
Yep.
And they have those coming in frequently, so I think they're going to keep another 2 or 3 for us. And
Ideal.
We can put them in the container.
That's because that one's
Now
going
we've
to
gone
Cyprus, isn't it?
Now we've gone all international.
Yeah. Well, we'll be needing one for that Cosy.
Talking of international.
Which we'll go on about in a minute, I suppose.
We will do indeed, mate. So what I wanted to do this week, I wanted to get that one done, boxed up. We can get those guys to collect that next week.
Yep.
This one is pretty much done.
Yeah, it's just, you
Nice.
find the little random bits on the bench that are, little bungs and things.
Yeah, there's always little bits you have to sort of order or you come across. So we've got a blanking plate coming for the mechanical fuel pump there.
Yeah.
Don't need that anymore.
Got
That
the
is
Gem Vs
looking
on there now.
lovely, mate, isn't it, with the Gem Vs.
Yeah, does look good.
Finishes it off, doesn't it?
Got the sticker on there.
Got
Nice.
ours on there, have we?
Yep.
Very pro.
Done the sticker.
Absolutely beautiful. Isn't it?
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it does look really good, mate. Ready to do the next one, isn't it?
Yeah.
John's in there doing the V8. Cracking on with that.
Feel a bit bad. He's out there and we're...
It's just having the room, mate, at the minute with this thing in here, isn't it?
Van isn't helping.
No, I've messaged Tom actually today and cracked the whip a little bit. But Tom's flat out up there, that's the trouble, and he's pushed for space. There's only one problem with being very popular and the only person doing one thing.
Always busy.
Always flat out. So he's got a car on one of his ramps, which he's got to get off, and then he'll get that one in, mate. And that'll be the big tunnel and right-hand drive, and that thing out of the way.
Ideal.
So yeah, talking of international, mate, we've got 2 more Cosworths there.
We do.
The red top one is from Spain.
Yeah.
And that arrived today.
It did.
This guy pre-warned me quite some time ago about this one. So what we're finding now, I do not know.
It looks fairly original. It's still got the cover on, which a lot of people opt to remove.
Yeah, they're nice. It's It's a proper 2-wheel drive engine, isn't it?
Don't look messed about with, really, does it?
Looks very, very original.
Yeah.
Apart from the cap on the distributor, which means it's not running the original setup. And then we've got one there that came in yesterday, mate, and that one is supposedly all been built. But it's got a horrible tapping noise. He did I did listen to it on his phone, but you know what it's like on the phone. It always sounds horrendous, and it's very hard to tell what it is. So
yeah,
we're hoping that we get in amongst it, and the majority of it is pretty good.
Is that on solid lifters or hydraulics?
I haven't got a clue what that is on at this point, mate. I think it's on hydraulics, but I do not know. So
I'll have a little look, I suppose.
It's absolutely fantastic that we've got the Cosworth streaming in once again. I must admit, not going to lie, for a week or two, I was a little bit concerned, really, because the telephone had gone a little bit quiet on the Cosworth front, and I thought that was to do with a couple of incidents that have been ongoing for us. Now, you probably noticed the last couple of months, the views are slightly down on our videos, but we haven't really been going on about the warranty stuff or anything like that. Any disasters, any nightmares, any pain in the bum customers. We've decided, because obviously I was off with a bit of stress and stuff like that, I'm really enjoying the job at the minute. Isaac and I have sat down and decided that we just want to do the technical stuff, the update stuff on the projects and what have you, just for a while, and do away with all the negativity stuff. It served its purpose in the past, getting the channel up where it is, I suppose, but we don't need to emphasise on that. But like I say, I was a little bit concerned with not getting any sort of Cosworth phone calls for a while, because we have had, although we don't put it on the channel, it's not to say that we don't have sort of controversy, what have you. We certainly do, same as any business. So if you think we're any different to anyone else, we're not, guys. But what we're tending to do now, I'm tending to deal with these warranty or complaints cases slightly different. You know, the way I see it is, we will obviously honour any sort of warranty and go through the correct processes, but the customer needs to understand that they need to go through the correct processes also. If they don't do that and they try it on, which we have had lately, I'm not even going to entertain it. So, like I say, guys, we probably will in the future be back doing a couple of cases, but we're not going to emphasise on that. I don't know what you think, whether you think that we should sort of go back to the basics and tell all. But at the moment, I just feel a bit more comfortable if we don't, and we just go on about the lovely engines that we're actually doing, and also our project cars. So yeah, leave some comments, guys, on what you think we should do about that. But at the moment, as I say, I'm quite happy just going about it the way we are, really. Although it knocks the views, people tend to click on the old clickbaits, funnily enough. That's what they do, but I haven't really been doing the clickbaits lately. And it's not the views a bit, but to be honest, I'm happy. You know, it's keeping a good viewer base. It's keeping our company out there, innit, on the internet. And at the end of the day, you're not going to please everyone. There are going to be some people out there that try it on and, you know, and badmouth you and what have you. And that's sort of been what's happening lately. So there's always two sides to every story. As I say, I never go and badmouth other companies, because like I say, I do know that how it works. I do know there's two sides, and people are just too quick these days to try it on, get on the internet and try and badmouth you. But it's not the way to do it, I wouldn't say. Yeah, so the plan is I want to get this one off tomorrow, get that blue top one on here,
yeah,
and start investigating, just see what we've got. And then we'll stick the other one on when the crossflow's off tomorrow.
Yeah,
also.
so crossflow, and well, I expect we'll probably keep the Lotus on for a minute, but
we'll keep the Lotus on because the other Lotus will be going on there. So
yeah.
I want to get that block board and faced for you next week. I want to get you proper ready to rip, mate, on Thursday. So yeah, I want to get that, hopefully get that block sorted for you.
Yeah,
and on that stand, and also we've got the go ahead on that one, haven't we? So
on the 300 TDI.
300 TDI. So I shall get that block.
Got all the bits today. So.
You ordered those, didn't you, mate?
Yeah.
They're all here, so I can get that board at 0.5, face the block.
Yeah.
Plenty for me to do while you're away.
I know. Sorry, mate.
That's fine, absolutely fine. Don't feel guilty for having a day's holiday, mate. I'll be all right on my own.
Can't help it. Tend to.
It's nice to have a few Cossies back, though, isn't it? I had another phone call yesterday for one as well. Which most probably is coming in. It's funny, the Cossies are the same every year, aren't they? You don't see any for a month or two.
You sort of start to worry. You think, oh no.
Yeah.
People don't want to send the Cossies anymore, but all of a sudden, you know, 3 or 4 starting to sort of book in and get involved with us, and it's like, oh,
exactly,
okay.
Yeah.
It's come round again.
That's it, mate. So, pays dividend what we do then, doesn't it? We are sort of known for doing them.
Yeah. How's the Mark 1 Escort getting on, mate?
The Mark 1 Escort, now it's all turned into a bit of a rush. We got it in with Stuart and I thought we've got plenty of time because we've got a track day, not this Saturday, the one after at Shivner, which unfortunately is a non-spectator event.
Yep, being a military base.
Military base, yeah, so all fairly strict in there. But I thought we got plenty of time, but really, forgetting we got the bank holiday.
Yeah.
And I booked it in on the 22nd at Tipton to have the carbs set up on the rolling road. So Stuart's rebuilt the carbs, and the only thing he's got to do is the front suspension. So we were pushing for those rings for the coilover, lock rings for the coilovers. We've got those now. Steve at Davison Snell very kindly got them done fairly quick. Had to identify the threads, mate. That was a bit of a challenge.
We thought they were, what was it? We thought they were metric.
Yeah, well, they actually do a kit. I don't know whether they call it like the Rix conversion or something like that, where they basically take an original Bilstein body, take the guts out of it, you put the gas cartridge in, and you get a sleeve with the rings, and the sleeve goes over the original body, you weld it on and it turns it into a coilover.
Right.
And that's what ours has had done. They do sell the rings for those, I notice at MST, but they're listed as a 55 by 1.5 metric thread, which ours isn't.
No, ours
measured 55.3 in metric, and it wasn't a 1.5 mil pitch. So I left it with Steve, and he's identified it apparently as a 16 TPI, but it's not UNF, not UNC, it's a UNS.
UNS?
Never heard of it.
No,
Steve seems to think for that sort of thing it's fairly common, because he's an engineering wizard. So yeah, he's managed to identify the thread, mate, and he's done it.
So the issue we had with them, you ordered some new ones, they obviously weren't right.
So these were the originals, which someone's obviously made them to suit the bespoke UNS sleeves.
Yeah.
But that's knackered, and we only had one of them.
Yeah, the other one
good. We need 4
split or something.
So you need one for the spring to sit on, and you need a locker.
Yeah.
So what I managed to do was we discovered this when I bought the correct rings for the Bilsteins.
Yeah.
But they are about 50 mil. So they're obviously a lot.
So these were too small, basically.
The threads were too small, but obviously on a genuine coilover, the thread is machined into the body. You haven't got a sleeve over the top. So what we've done is utilise those, what I bought, and he's turned them out, mate, and they fit absolutely perfect. I've took the hub off. Stuart said the wheel bearings are absolutely perfect on the front. The discs are fairly new, so I suspect this is all fairly recently done.
All been, sorted out.
Couldn't help myself though, could I?
Well, you may as well. While we're in there.
While we're in there, mate. Stuart's got the other one over there, so I've only got one. He's off today and he's back tomorrow, so we've got tomorrow to get this thing pretty much together. So I've blasted. Obviously, I've got to take that bearing off, but I've blasted and etch primed the body.
Nice.
Give it a lick of black, innit?
Yeah, might as well.
Just tidy it up while it's here.
It does. It looks good. Looks better even just in the primer.
Yeah.
Looks clean.
So that is what I'm doing, mate. I'll be happier.
Yeah. We can't help ourselves. When you've got a blaster.
When you've got a blaster and paint and everything to do it, you've got to do it.
And it's
but I don't want to make it too mint, mind.
No, it's just a little,
Just stop it from.
We're
excessively.
We're not professional painters, so it's not going to be like a tip-top, amazing paint job.
No, it's just to put a coat of paint.
Nice bit of paint, get it back looking decent.
Keep the rust off in it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. So I've ordered the wheel bearing kit from next door, MPD, and that'll be here tomorrow. So first thing in the morning, I'll whip over there, get the other one, do it, paint on. Stuart has still got a couple of little bits to do. He's got to wire up my headlights properly, because we've got a bit of an iffy switch. We're going to relocate the switches for that. We've got the breather catch tank. Put that on there.
Because there was only an oil bottle?
It was a two-stroke oil bottle.
Rested
with
on
a couple of pipes sitting in there.
Brilliant.
Cable tied in. Lovely. Nice. So yeah, just little bits like that, mate. But I thought if we just do the wheel bearings on this, then
might as well.
All the bearings and everything are done, aren't they?
Yeah.
Pucker, mate.
Yeah.
So that's where we are with it. So obviously we need to get that done. If I have to come in and help Stuart over the weekend a bit, it's got to be done for Tuesday. But there we go, guys. As I say, short and sweet today. Thank you very much for watching. Until Friday's video, which may be tomorrow because we're not here Friday, although I will be in here Friday because I'm going to be finishing the Mark 1 Escort. And if I'm not in here and we have finished it and I'm not in work, I should be doing a video anyway on the Mark 1 showing you what it's like. So until then, guys, have a great evening. We'll see you then. Take it easy.